Good evening! Look at this adorable intro screen. Every time I've typed out cassette beasts, my brain tries to turn one of the S's into an F. You know, like how they used to write like script in like the 1200s. They were always writing "here be beefts" because that was how they wrote F's. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that one joke in The Vicar of Dibley where they made a whole episode about reading things wrong off a really old scripture because they used to write S's like an F? Anyway, how is everyone? Hello, Rainbow Wagon. Hello, Soul. Hello, Parmesan. Oh, this is so adorable and pastel. It looks like if a custom Pokemon game got crossed with Minecraft very slightly. And I've now got the menu up, but before the menu was there, this whole side of the screen was empty, as if to put a VTuber in it. It was really sweet. Does anyone know anything about how to play this? Because I'm gonna be honest, what scares me the most is that I don't know if I'm gonna understand how this works. Here's what I know about it. You can catch the creatures, which you do using like a tape recorder somehow. There's some form of similarity to Pokemon in that they have types and attack bonus type, but it's kind of vague and it's not exactly the same, and you confuse them or something. And that part, that kind of scares me because it's like it advertises itself like we got thousands and thousands of fusion versions of this, and I'm like, what does that mean? What is that? Okay, is this? Oh, whoops! I'm actually highlighted OBS right now. Ignore that. There we go. The art is really cute. This is very cute. Okay, what happens? Empty file. Okay, well, maybe my references to the scriptures where you wrote things with F's was not so misplaced after all. Whee! Oh, cool character creation. It's actually far simpler than you'd think it is. The element system can be a bit to wrap your head around. I like how smooth. That animation of walking is very smooth, although the head kind of bops off a bit. Look at that ass jiggle. Oh, cool. The default name is Cass, like cassette. Is the title of this game like kind of a pun? Is it meant to be like cassette beats? You know, like because you're listening to the beats. Except it's beasts. I don't know. I'll put my default name in, which is usually this for games. Nice default pronouns. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, I don't mind messing around and seeing what happens. Let's just make this like extremely. Let's see how close we can get this to being my kind of player character that looks like. I don't want to say me. I want to say like the VTuber, the PNG tuber I use. Favorite color. Okay, which of these is my favorite? Okay, I usually like two colors. That's a very good one. That's too bright. That's just pink. No. That's also a very good one. Whenever I'm using Guild Wars 2 dyes, I tend to go in. What I do is I match like this 8 with 12. That's about it of these that I like. Okay, I'm gonna go with 8. Okay, what is my skin color? We've got 5 options. Bright, inside, never been out in the sun. We got like a kind of mild one, and then we got tanned, and now we're going darker, and then we've got a different one. Like technically I should be picking the palest of them all, but I never want to pick the absolute palest. It just It's kind of embarrassing. I thought you were saying Boston cream donut as in that was like a color palette. Wait, if I hold my hand up against the monitor, which one of these is more like me? All right, well, be pale. I'll be pale. Fine. Fine. You guys are telling me to live my truth and be pasty white. Hairstyle. Here we go. Okay. What I'm looking for whenever I'm in a character creator, what I am looking for in the hair is an explosion. It's gotta look like you are a mad scientist and your experiment just went horribly wrong and you've just walked into the room to explain why there was a loud bang. That is what I want to see. Okay, no. That's fun. No. Headscarf. Okay. That's just fun. I like that. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, that's a bit... That's a Genshin Impact ass level rat tailing. Oh, hello. Okay. Closer. Come on, can I just have like one complete disaster, please? That is... That is, excuse me, my son ordered a hamburger and my daughter ordered a cheeseburger and you've given them the wrong items. Okay, cat ears, okay. That's like Dragon Ball Z. Bald! I don't know why I'm laughing. Bald is a completely legitimate hairstyle. Oh, that's cool. It's straight up a mullet. Helmet? You can be like a 45-year-old man who is not doing anything about it. Yeah, it's not Pokemon. What the hell is that? Oh wait. Oh, is that like the Legends of Zelda? Is that a reference to Legends of Zelda with the big like sock? What is he wearing? That's very simple. Oh, I like that actually. Because like at some point, oh, it's a reference to Moonstone Island. Sorry, I am not familiar. At some point, whenever I'm in a character creator and I'm like, okay, I want my hairstyle. I want something that is like, pew! And then they don't have it. And then instead I stop making myself and I start making like, what would I be in this universe? You know how in Kingdom Hearts, Sora goes to a bunch of different worlds and in like half of them he has to change his appearance to blend in more because otherwise everyone would just be completely ass blasted by the appearance of this kid. So he turns into like a soft kind of version of himself in the style of the location. That's how I think of the characters I make in the game. Like it's me. If I transmute myself into that setting, so it doesn't have to look exactly like me, but it's what I would like to be like within these limitations. That's fun. Oh my gosh, that's really bendy. Wait, what do you mean hair tie? Oh, like on one side. Okay. Okay. That's it. We're back to neat. Okay, what was my favorite of these? I would go with that, except that it just makes me think of Stardew Valley too much. That's so weird. Wait a minute, can I just make Scaramouche Genshin Impact? Hang on. Hang on, where was... Wow, there's a lot of options. Go back to the eyeshadow. Hang on. I'm gonna make Scaramouche. Hang on. Okay, that's changing a single pixel. And yet, that is his eye color. What am I doing? I mean, God, he doesn't translate well, does he? Why are you like this? I don't know, because there was a bowl cut option. Although, I mean, wait a minute, is that more? That's more like it, actually. That's him. Oh, you get more hair and stuff. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we're doing an approximation. What's an approximation of me? I kind of like this, actually, because I've never played Moonstone Island, so I don't have any association with it. So this can just be my Cassette Beast sock. That's what it is. Okay, what hair color do I want for this game? Bright orange. Green. I like that, actually. Do I get to change my clothes? I like this blue. Let me look at the accessories again. Okay, a beard, what is that? What is that? A beard and glasses? Oh, my bad. That was Scaramouche. You will get to pick clothes. Cool. I love when games allow you to accessorize, but the accessorizing is like 5 pixels of varying colors. I do like giving my characters grumpy faces just to contrast with how you have to be fairly chipper in these things. Visor, face mask, half face paint, plain, glasses, eyeshadow. Jeez. What do I want? I think I'm just plain. I'm boring. I'm boring as hell. Alright, what is my actual eye color? This, I think. That's pretty close. Face accessory, I don't have one. Glasses, no. Eyeshadow. I mean, I don't. My eyes are too delicate. They can't have eyeshadow. Are we doubling down on pronouns? I think I'll change it back. I'll be me. This is me. And I'm gonna change this from pink to the other color I liked. Wait, is that the best one? Purpley. Yeah, there we go. Wait, I didn't finish hair color. Wait, is it gonna be blue or? That's kind of. I like that, actually. That's kind of fun. Yeah, there we go. This is my Cassette Sona. I'm gonna leave it on grumpy. Yeah. Okay. Whee! Look at me go! Hashtag by me. Everybody hop on Cassette Beasts and make us Cassette Sona. This is multiplayer, isn't it? Is this multiplayer? We could all be doing this. Harbour Town Beach. It is a... Okay, that's grass. I thought that was like a stinky puddle. You're at work, Soul? I hope it's going well. Controls. Okay, I've just arrived out of the water. Oh my gosh, this is way grumpier than I actually thought it might be. Just like Genshin Impact. Okay, I can jump. No, I need to kill myself now. I can sprint. The button I've assigned that to is really, really not very good. Do I need to sprint for any reason? Do I need to run away from stuff? I was kidnapped mid-nap. Look at my honk shoe hat. Okay. Oh, it's PvP multiplayer. Okay, alright. I'm gonna have to change. Ooh, a chest. Guy who's only ever played Genshin Impact voice. This is really reminding me of Genshin Impact. Okay, wait. I thought I changed the interact button. Wait. Okay, I can't open the menu to change the buttons even though I already did this. 100 wood. Okay. You may need to run. Okay, I might change it. This is the lost chapter of Christmas Carol where the ghost of Christmas present dropped Scrooge on a fuck-ass island. I'm frolicking. I'm I look like I'm grumpy, but I'm having a wonderful oh! Oh! There's a weird snake over there. I would really like to play a monster collector in a cutesy style like this that was clearly reminiscent of Pokemon, but it was like deathly, not gory violent, but there was a very present and acknowledged threat. Not like, oh, if you go in the tall grass, Pokemon might get you. Like, you'll die. You'll fucking die. Everyone has to stay within the city or the town limit behind a big barricade, and caching stuff to train is risking your life, and people regularly die. Oh. Some French girl is accosting us against our will. I don't like this. Oh yeah, the realism of Legends Arceus. It was very like that, wasn't it? She's got a beret on, so she's French. Don't make any sudden moves. Traffic crabs don't take kindly to strangers or any... Well, hang on, what? What? So, you're telling me that these things have the ability to make friends, but they don't take kindly to those friends as much as they would in addition to straight... What? I don't think that makes sense. Thank you. My life is on the line. Here, have a cassette recorder. What's your aesthetic? Oh, neat. Do we get stickers? Oh, that's cute. That's what? Hang on. Oh, spooky or sweet? Vaguely goth or whatever this is? I'm actually not sure. This thing right above like resembles me. And I do have a slight affinity with deer skulls. And apparently buttons are spooky and gemstones are sweet. Although sweet also has like a witch hat. I'm gonna go with spooky, I think. I don't know how sheep jumping over the moon is spooky, but okay. Alright, thank you. Oh, it gave me a monster, I think. Did it? Yeah, this is my monster. It's a ban sheep. The eerie moans of wild ban sheep at night have led many to believe they are restless undead spirits. But this is untrue. They are very much alive. And they just like to have a bit of a whine. Who doesn't? So I have to be listening. Something I'm actually a little bit iffy on. I know I'm not like wholesale judging the game by this like very early dialogue instance, but whenever they can't like commit to the idea being real, you know, you're explaining so. Imagine if you started up Pokemon Red when you were 11 years old and Professor Oak appeared on the screen and he said, in this world there are many mysteries known as Pokemon, and then the little like, what is it, like Nidoran appeared and he said, now this is gonna sound pretty weird for a second, but bear with me. Like, no, you present everyone with a definite vision for what you've done and you insist that they get on your level. Oh, okay, so the monster happens by me listening to their recording. Right. This feels like if they had had like a bigger dialogue budget in general, which they don't because it's not the style of game, but if it was bigger, they would have had the characters going like, no way, are you serious? I just turned into this thing. Alright, how does these controls look? I am a level 5. There's a recycling sign next to the enemy's UI, as well as an exclamation point. And each of us has a red bar with 2 pips filled. The environment looks really nice. Okay. These controls are fight, switch, item, flee, and record. Flee has 0%, so I'm gonna pick fight. Oh, I pick controls for both, or no, this is a description. My evasion is passively raised in proportion to HP lost. That sounds interesting. Okay. And the next, well, the next thing that looks very Deltarune. Power 30, ranged attack, raises evasion, summon a temporary ally. Well, this thing is level 1, so I'm just gonna do this. Yay. I got 4 items of plastic. What is this? What have I obtained? What have I actually obtained here? Is this the monster being recorded as mine?
I'm Kaylee.
I'm Kaylee. Hello. Oh, so I legitimately am just wearing like my honk shoe. Oh, look. Oh, this reminds me of Gen 5, I think. Smacks your traffic cone in the face and body. Nobody says pretty quaint, right? Where am I? Harbour Town. That's vaguely sinister, Kaylee. You're stuck here. We all are. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, I fell down.
Wonderful.
Dr. Pensby. So I feel like if this was a known thing that happens, that whole interaction would have been a little different. Like if you were in a world where people are regularly isekai'd and end up on the beach, like think about how you as a person would generally respond to that being a regular occurrence. It wasn't that you just found someone walking around and you had to like help them with a monster fight. It's, you know, that happens and every single person got there that way. You'd be reassuring the person, I think. As soon as you saw a disoriented person on the beach, you'd be going over to them and saying, hey, don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I know you're like really disoriented. It's gonna be all right, just follow me. Like, you would start with reassurance. That is naturally how people react to this kind of thing. Oh, cool, Cassette Beast Miles is here. Tell him to, can you bap a little beat on his little tushy? Also, sorry, I know I'm griping a little bit, I know. Don't worry about it, it's fine. But I'm playing 2 games now where every time a character appears with the dialogue box, it plays a tiny little react, and a lot of the reacts are them going, ah, and it's really grating to me. Just, it's not this game specifically, it's like multiple. I really just don't like it. When it's text blips, that doesn't register, but every time I swap, it swaps to another character and that character goes, oh, it's really weird to me. Slapping him senseless. Yes, as you should. It's not anything serious. Transforming for the first time is quite a shock to the psyche. I like how Dr. Pensby is visibly like a good age there. Harbour Town happens to have a spare home available for you. Words that have never been said in the real world ever. But like I wish they would, but they haven't. Where is this place? On Earth. Oh, that's a good reaction. Not to info dump on you? Sorry, I've just arrived here from like a different universe and I need answers. You don't call that info dumping. That's like giving someone basic vital information. It's not on Earth, at least that's what we think. I like to think this is like extreme levels of denial, because obviously if there was a way home, these people wouldn't be here.
I'm afraid not.
Castaways have been trying to get back to their worlds for a century and none have succeeded. But you'll be okay. There's community in Harbour Town and we help each other out. It's not a bad life. And it's safe apart from the monsters. This is strange. So do we come from Earth? Which... Is there Pokemon on Earth? Did we come from Earth post 1990-ish? Like, did I come from a position where I'm already familiar with Pokemon from home? And do you want an answer? No, don't tell me if there's an actual answer to this. That's very funny if this is like part of the thing. Hang on, we're gonna have to step back for a second. I'm digesting this, but it is time for the first ad break. So just give me a second. We'll just take a little diversion into Shiny Town and have quick ads while I think about this. So yeah, I was expecting it to be like a straight up similar to Pokemon. This is our world. This is all we know, and it's actually an isekai. Okay. Slash Animal Crossing in the sense of like, hey, welcome, here's a house. Although they said free. There's very mixed reactions, I think, to Animal Crossing. In the sense of like, some people see it as the easiest route to home ownership that they may ever see, and some people have this really quite reaction of disdain around the function of, you know, the basic gameplay being you need to live in a house, but you can live in it while you work off the debt of possessing it. Personally, I'm not that invested. I think it's a bit of a weird viewpoint to take, where it's clearly just a device to get you to engage in soft capitalistic gameplay, because otherwise you'd have no push to do anything. Like, a lot of things I see people coming to discussions about, and they're arguing it from a Watsonian point of view, and I can only view it from a Doyleist point of view. And when you're seeing it that way, it's like I don't find any value in discussing whether Tom Nook is a horrendous capitalist. You know, it's a function of the game design. I would love to see more games with this kind of art style, 2D sprites, 3D background, and modern lighting. It's very cute. I like that it feels very accessible, because like we're all quite used to 2D sprite stuff, but having full graphic interaction images is a great counterweight to having pixel sprites. The sprites are very well, they're simple to like animate, and you can do a lot with them. Like, this is a very animated game, but it's simplistic. But then you balance that with having the detail in the... I nearly keep calling them talk sprites. I don't know what else. Is that a Homestuckism? Do we call them talk sprites, or is that just something I picked up? We're coming out of ad break now, but just before I go, look at the magma. Look at the... Don't you want this goddamn magma? Does anyone want this thing? God, please. Okay. Back we go. Have you ever tried to animate a pixel sprite to be that smooth? No. I mean, I'm not saying it's like piss easy or anything. It's just, it's gonna be... It's a different field from like doing a 3D rig kind of thing. You know, you can keep it in a kind of what's the word? Like, it doesn't do specific things. It does things like in gestures and in affectations. A lot of things that have, you know, most games that have 3D models involved don't use them to the full extent that they can. They don't have them like actually do anything. Sometimes you still have people just stand there in conversations when in the real life nobody would. And I feel like that's kind of a holdover from having sprite games you know, we're just used to sprites just kind of not moving unless they have specific animations. And that carried on into 3D games doing that. But if you think about it, real people would just be moving all the time and doing idle things. Yeah, I don't know. This is a strange tangent. Okay, the monsters. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Why was that? I keep not clicking back into the game. Like the one we fought before. Okay. I wonder what they say instead of lass if you're non-binary. Yay, some clothes! Stop using the word info dumping. Okay, thank you. What does healthcare cost in this universe? Why is your t-shirt a giant not sign? Yeah, I'm very intrigued by this being the isekai universe. Okay. Hop off my bed. Okay. Oh, this is my house. Okay. Whoop. This is a little bit slippy slidey. It's just a tiny bit slippy slidey. Can I get more stamina for running? Because it doesn't last very long. And then it recharges. Okay. I swear to God, I thought I changed this. Right. What are my clothes? Ooh. I think I'm going to leave my face on grumpy. And then at some point during the game, I'll change it. And I'll not be grumpy anymore. But right now I'm grumpy. Because I just woke up here. Sweater, t-shirt, jacket. Jacket too. Ooh. Wait, what? That's a strange jacket. Dress? Hang on, let's make... Okay, that's clear as a sea. Okay. Vest. Oh, that's very me, actually. T-shirt with something on it. Apron. Vest, jacket. Yeah, flapper dress. That's it. Oh, poncho. Moons. Oh, I like that. That's very weird fantasy. So this... What do I like? That's a fun dress to have in this. Honestly, that's so me. I think I have to go with this. What do I usually wear? I deadass, I have a jacket. It's like kind of off-white. Maybe white and then... I'm usually wearing some kind of like blue or green. Trousers, shorts, skirts. Let's make it pink so we can see. Whatever Moonstone is. Trousers, shorts, skirt. Okay. What is that? I like to think you fell asleep in your cosplay and are now just trying to match the hat. I'm gonna go one better. Pretend I'm not stealing this from... I'm not wholesale ripping this off from over the garden wall. I got isekai'd on the night of Halloween and I was not cosplaying, I was just dressing up for Halloween. As a very vague version of Link from Legend of Zelda, and then I fell asleep and woke up here, and that's why I'm wearing this. But the outfit is like from this place. Okay, where are my jeans? I need my actual jeans. Okay, close enough. I think I want a bit more color than that. Actually, I'm not sure about this anymore. 15 hours of customization. I like the poncho. Let's say they gave me a poncho to wear. I'm not really into pink, but I mean that does fuck as a palette. Oh, hang on. Purple. Green. I like it. Shoe color. I love how there's like 3 pixels for shoes. Yeah, that's got to be like brownish or red to even out the color scheme. Yep, okay. Hee. Look, it's me! Okay, I have to change... Okay. Before I do anything else, before I get distracted... Oop, no. Keyboard. Okay, this must... I have to change this. I thought this made sense when I did it before. Interact. In fact, no, I don't want that. I want this. I want that to be interact. I don't know what magnetism is. You can be this. Dash can be that. Climb. Oh, Christ. Do I need a button for this? Fine, have this. I don't know what this means. What does UI action mean? Let's leave it. Let's leave it. No. Saved. Okay. See how that goes. Quest log. Inventory. Party? Me and Kaylee. Okay. This still isn't quite right. That's what I want. Okay. Okay, how does this work? Check me. So I have stats. And then the beast also has stats. Are there multiple party members? Let's save the game. Gramophone Cafe. Okay, neat. What did I put dash on again? That. Okay, that's fine. What? Oh no, it's tilted. Was it tilted? There we go. What? This is so strange. This looks like a 2D world, but it's not. Oh, right. No, I've done that. Never mind. What's on the bookshelf? Nothing. My mailbox is inside. How strange that it's indoors when no one can deliver letters. Yeah, check it anyway. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. I like my little character. Look at me. Oh, cute cafe. Gramophone themed. There's a little stage. I'm going to do a dance. I hope you all enjoyed it. Whee. Hello. You know what I miss? Sports. Why can't Harbour Town start a football team? I suppose there'd be no one to play against, and I don't think the giant crabs on the beach have a competitive spirit. So okay, you can have like your own, you can have 2 teams in one town and they can play against each other. You could just swap people back and forth. You can do that. Oh shit, it actually, what? I right clicked and everything happened. I can tilt the view. That's fun. The mailbox is the game's mystery gift feature. Okay. I will think of it like that. How many mechanics is this gonna have? I can absolutely just walk off the the thing and just land in the water. I'm very charmed by the fact that it's a 3D world with 2D sprites and you can interact with stuff. Ooh. Okay, that's a very short dash. Whee. Okay, let's go talk to people. This might be kind of a soft first stream because I don't know what's going on and I kind of want to take it slowly. I can stay on this side of town for now, I guess. You gave up really easily there. Hello. There's a heritage center over there. I feel like if you're in a world where people are regularly being isekai'd and landing in... Join the Rangers and complete your training. you'd probably have some kind of like extremely well established visitation center explanation instead of leaving it up to random people. Yes, I'm gonna try and remember to explore at my own pace and not rush. Oh, they're training to get so they can actually like leave town. Hello? I can't talk to Baldy. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot I can jump in a 3D space. How does this work? Sometimes it's not enough to be good at transforming. Sometimes you simply need to be stronger. This is Ranger Jim. I can oh, Jim! Like, yeah. I can give you a custom workout designed to adjust the base stats of your human form. Okay. Alright. I understand, but I have no need for it right now because I don't know what I want to spec into. Well, who are you? I miss the weapons Rangers used to fight with. Ianth's mechanical gear sword was the most steampunk thing I've ever seen. Okay, so it's like Genshin Impact's adventurers. You just sign up to do things that people need done. Ooh, what is that? That's funny. The scribbled notes say, I believe certain monsters will mature into different forms depending on whether it is day or night. Just like Pokemon. Oof. What was this place again?
Hello, sweetie.
Okay. These are the people who protect everyone. To meet her, you must go through a gauntlet of death. What's behind here? Nothing. I like the slowly changing time. This is the cafe.
Bonjour.
I knew someone here would be French. Oh, she's flirting with me. Okay, she gets a pass because she's legitimately French. Clémence. How did you get here? Fell, landed in the ocean, washed up here about 10 years ago now. I miss motorbikes. So if you miss something, basically I suppose you spend most of your time idly wishing that someone who knows how to make that thing lands in this world. That sounds suspicious. It is a good arrangement, oui. Yes. Can I interact with this? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What does this do? Maybe I should connect to the internet. I don't know what it actually does. Maybe it'll give me something. Maybe it'll just prompt me to get some DLC.
Sorry.
Hello? That the elevator is due for repairs. How often have we heard this? Oh, hi. Sorry, I've just wandered into your house. For 101 years this town has stood. I remember what this place looked like as a little girl. The town changes so much so fast, but the foundations, they have always stayed the same. So you're old. This is, I'm still kind of just lingering on the idea of how this works. I mean, what if you have to use glasses to see properly, but no one's been isekai'd who knows how to make and, you know, actually do lenses for glasses? I guess, I mean, you couldn't even learn about it because there wouldn't be any books that tell you how to do this.
Hey.
Is there an option for text speed? I might want to tweak it. Okay, there's some houses down here too. The key is not to think about how it works. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. Again, imagine if you just began your Pokemon journey and you went to Professor Oak's lab And he said, and he was like gesturing to the 3 starters, and he went, "Now, how do they go into the Pokeballs? The key is don't think about it. We know it doesn't make sense." Like, don't say that. That's so banal. I hope an optometrist falls into the sea, I guess. Yeah, like, what if you needed medication that you couldn't get anymore? That's terrifying. Can I go back into the wilderness? There's a good aesthetic to this town. Like, okay, walking over 2 containers is a little bit frightening, but the industrial style is very present. Okay. Look, she's there. Well, now that I know she's there, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I want to explore this area some more. Make absolutely sure I've seen everything. There's some houses. And I like how grumpy I look. Okay, West is over there and we can't do it yet. Who lives here? Oh, this is the doctor. Hello.
Welcome.
Just saying hi. I guess it's like to everybody's immense benefit that a random doctor did happen to fall into the world where everybody is being trapped. Like, that was extremely lucky. However, that doctor like trained, I imagine, for many years. And then ended up here instead of pursuing whatever specialization they really wanted. It's very sad. This is also the premise of the newest Guild Wars 2 expansion, which is there being a magic island where people have ended up over the years, but there's absolutely no way to leave once you're on it because there's a big magic barrier. And everyone who's ended up there they just have to give up on ever wanting to go home, and they made a community there instead. But that was like, you're just trapped in a pocket of your existing fantasy universe, being isekai'd from the real world. What if you were like, oh, so it's like Pokemon, and everyone was like, what the hell's that? Has no one in this town arrived since the year 1990? It would be so lonely.
Hey.
Well, I did one attack and we won. Errand? I'm gonna pick the grumpy options.
Well.
There was some kind of quake or monster activity last night. You can see cracks in the ground. Oh, yeah. We're gonna check the path and make sure it's safe for crossing. Okay. Okay, we are now walking around together. Very slow opening animation. Oh, maybe it wasn't animation. Maybe I meant to push it. Alright, what is down here? How did everyone, like, build their houses? Those are steps. I mean, did they establish a sewage system? Do we have toilets? She's just growing wings and hopping up to keep up with me. I hope you're ready to turn into a monster again. I quite like the... I don't want them to try and explain it, but I like the idea on its very basic level of you put headphones on and then you turn into the creature. And I like that because when you have headphones on and you do listen to music, sometimes you do feel like you could transform into the feelings that you're getting from it. You know, you can have a real and like legitimate reaction to music. And I just like on the conceptual level the idea that whatever you're listening to just kind of works in that way in this world. But it feels kind of familiar, I suppose. Also, if you are turning into monsters yourself to fight the other monsters, doesn't that just kind of hint at the idea that the monsters that we are fighting against are real people who've been isekai'd here and then just kind of jammed out too hard? I guess I am. Okay. Don't call them names. Why? Why do we have to go and fight them? Why am I being aggressive? Maybe they were just people. And they didn't agree with your... Oh look, there's a crab over there. I like how you can see them skittering about. Hello. That's like a human-sized thing. Okay, so I think there's icons which are probably their types. I am a paw, Kaylee's is a swirl, and this spring heel is also a paw mark. This track just happens to turn me into a traffic cone, I guess. Yeah, like you know when you can listen to a piece of music and it's like, do you just feel like a plastic bag? You could imagine a plastic bag floating away on the breeze and you're like, yes, I get it. That's the power that music has. Okay, so I did check like one thing before beginning, and it's how you get new monsters. So I think you have one of the characters press record and the other one then attacks. Action points. So this is what the orange squares are. Most moves require you to spend some AP. The amount of AP a move costs is shown next to its name. If you don't have enough, you can't use it. You get 2 AP each turn, and an extra 1 if they land a type advantaged attack. Right, okay. That's what these mean. So this uses none. This is a passive, and this is a big attack that uses 3. Okay. So if I have you do record, what happens? Oh, I need blank tapes, which I don't have, so that's why I can't catch anything. Okay. Let's try this. Ow. Okay. Okay. Yes. Right. She's gone Irish there for a little bit. And then you plastic bag all over the place. Cool. I've summoned a traffic cone. Now I've got 4 of these pips, so I'm gonna eat you. Yeah, we bonked. Yippee! Level 6. I got 42 pulp. Was that the body of the thing? Wait, she's Scottish? I didn't hear that before. Okay, one thing I'm interested in is the party menu. What this feels like is, are they 6 party slots? And you can swap those 6 between the 2 characters you have? I think the game is very good suddenly. I didn't hear any Scottish in there until... I mean, I still didn't. I thought it was Irish. I'll have to pay more attention. What is this little crack? Ooh, what's this? Hello. Hey. Why would you put that in there? You unlocked epilepsy. Sorry, did anyone see that, or was that just my screen? It was flickering really bad. Sirenades are loud creatures and can amplify their own singing voices through their microphone, tails, and wings. They don't seem to have much awareness as to whether or not their singing is too loud for those around them. That was your screen. Okay, I don't know why it did that. Alright, so, oh, okay, those two bars are my HP and my partner's HP. Okay. Yeah, no, I wasn't calling. No, the side of the screen was flickering a lot, and I really don't know why. Okay, let's go. I wanna catch shit. Crab. Little resting spot. Well, that's nice. I like how she's like, this is a safe spot to camp. Don't worry about the two crabs right there. I'm looking around. Wait, can I get up on here too? Oh, I thought this was like inaccessible. Huh. Oh no, this just connects to the thing we jumped over. Okay. I always worry about crabs. Oh, okay. Wait, no. I want to talk to this guy. Let me guess, you washed up pretty recently, didn't you? Is that a cassette player you're holding? Take these. A rewind. It's a pencil! Fully restores the HP of one tape. Okay. That sounds simple enough. Oh, it does the snick. It's okay, we're obeying traffic laws, we're safe. Do these things run at you if you get close? Do you see that monster? Oh, it's Mothman! I want it! I want that thing. I love a moth. Don't boss me around, Kaylee. I want to look. I want to explore. I want to adventure. I don't know. Chest. I got some... What? Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna wait here. I don't understand this screen. Can somebody help me understand this? What did I obtain? What is this? Oh, it's 2 items. What is this thing I obtained? 13 wheat and what? I'm just gonna wait a sec. I'm just having a little drink. So attacks are called stickers. The nod is a sticker you can apply to a tape like a TM. Okay, thank you. Okay. Stickers can be freely removed and reattached. That's nice. I like that. Oh. Okay, so that's a revive. Neat. I can hear rushing water. No, no, no. I want that thing! That thing looks cute as hell! Okay, I'll fight this. Oh, there's 2 things in it. Okay. You can also reorganize them so you can put your passives down at the bottom and not scroll past them. Oh, yes, good point. Can I do that from this screen? Do I have to do that out of battle or can I do it right now? I'm not sure what button. Not from here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make my usual combo. Smack and then battering ram. Oh, is Carniviper like... Carnival? Okay, I have to get one then. I need to see what that turns into, if anything. That's cute. My speed went down. Wait, how does speed work? Oh, the order in the when the turn happens? The game will give you a tutorial. Okay, cool. Yippee! What do the number of stars mean? I want this thing, but I don't want to go near it because I'll have to fight it to the death. Oh. Oh. Yeah, all right. Okay, what were we doing again? Wait, what were we doing? Oh, going over here? Oh yeah, the Mothman. What do we do about that? Where was it? Okay, I was just checking. She really likes flying up there in a way that I cannot do. Okay, oh, I see. There's a highlighted area on the map above me. She's showing off how cool she is. All I got is a sheep. It's daytime. Right, where was that bastard? Okay. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm trying to do this. Okay. I don't have any tapes. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and heal. Oh no!
Sorry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Give me a second. Ah. Where was the campfire again? Ah, there it is. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. What do I need to do? Oh, it uses wood? Check tape. Oh, okay. The moves you have access to when using a tape in battle are determined by what stickers are attached to the tape. That is adorable! You can give new moves to a tape by applying stickers from your inventory. Moves you don't want to can be peeled. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. Edit stickers. Alright, put move. Okay. Okay, I can rename it, but I don't think I will. Let me check this one. Stick guys. So this is basic. Okay, I think I want dodge moved down. I like to have damaging moves either in ascending or descending of power level, and then the status stuff either at the top or bottom separately. We'll keep these at the bottom. I want more tapes. I want more tapes. Tape storage. No tapes. Now hang on, she is Irish. I wasn't wrong. She is Irish. That means I can voice her. Oh god. It might cause an international incident if I do. I used to go camping a lot when I was a kid. Ireland has a bunch of great places to camp out. My dad would drive the two of us to the countryside and we'd stargaze together. I can't do that very well. I've never been good at the other three. The other three guys that live near us. No, double down. I'm really bad at it. I'm way better at I'm not going to. I can barely do an English accent with any degree of like understandability. No. Stop saying Scottish things like it feels weird. It feels like I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't do it. It feels really mean. I can't do it very well. And all of you guys hate us anyway. For good reason.
Okay.
That thing's so cute. Yay, tapes! Woo!
Well.
Yeah, the thing that loses me the fastest is when characters are like, okay, this doesn't make any sense. We know it's weird, but whatever. What's a boot? What does that mean? Do American? I can do American like okay if I'm around Americans. Sometimes I do that. Last time I was in America, I was listening to it so much, so often, that my brain just... My reaction was like my brain was saying, everyone else is different from you, and you're not fitting in with them. Like it was a kind of human bonding community way of saying, look, just sound like everyone else. You should be sounding like everybody else. So I actually took on an American accent, like for one evening at least, and the rest of the time I was kind of transatlantic-ish. When I speak on stream, I'm actually kind of transatlantic because my real accent is so dire. But I don't have a reference point, so it probably would sound pretty bad. Okay. Oh, cool. It makes me... I can recycle it into plastic. Dominoth. Is that like Moth and Dominatrix? What? Yeah, my usual accent is terrible. I'm dumbing it down right now for you guys. For the sake of the audience. It's real bad. Look, it's me. Okay. Recording. And I'm not transformed anymore. Oh, Domino Mask! Of course, that makes more sense, yeah. Yay! So it's... Yeah, I'm just getting my head around it. So instead of it being like the Pokemon version is where you actually... You are taking the exact same creature that was in the fight with you and containing it and bringing it onto your side. You cannot accidentally kill them while recording. Okay, good to know. But this is like... This isn't that we are controlling the same creature. This is that we've recorded its essence onto a tape so that I can embody it. Dominoths see themselves as defenders of peace and spend their days patrolling the skies of woodland areas. The only thing that can distract them from their noble duties are bright lights. I like that. Like, I am the sworn protector of the... Ooh, a torch. Okay, right. Buffing your attacks or debuffing defenses can be an effective way to increase the damage you deal to the target and improve the odds in your favor. As long as a monster is being recorded, it cannot flee or be defeated. Okay, right. This is an air type, so that's what the swirl means. And I can... Oh, I can, like, edit it. View stickers. Normal, smack, and sprint. And it's only got 3 slots. Can I give it an extra one? No. Not from here anyway. Rename? No, that's okay. Favorite? Okay. It is charming. I wish it had more confidence in itself, but it is charming. Now let's try switching the tape. Okay. You can do this thing. Okay, now just basic ones to finish it off. Become moth. Beasts. Beefts. Okay, that's a new attack. Or rather a new sticker. You know, yeah. Whee! Now that's a funny, like... What the hell's going on? Because that really did just come out of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, we've seen her sprout wings. Okay, I'm going to have to put up with the flicker, I guess. I can hold shift to glide across long distances, consuming stamina. Look at my wingies!
Sorry.
We can get across this gap. Okay, so it's a little bit of a platformer as well. Okay, so Oh, I have a question for people who've played this and know kind of what's going on here. Is it kind of like a good idea to catch, you know, record one of everything and, you know, fill out the bestiary Pokemon style? Or shall I just catch ones that I like right now? Is it the kind of thing that's worth... Because, you know, some people just play Pokemon with a team of 6. There will be quests later for them. Okay, I think I'll just stick with the ones I really kind of like the look of right now. Which, honestly, is like quite a few of them. They're very charming. Okay, maybe not. The traffic cone crab is, like, cute. But I don't feel massively attuned to it. Dominoff shows that certain beasts will give you overwhelm. Yeah, I get it. Wait, I'm not doing it. Basically, show me a monster quest. Okay. Oh, I see. You have to be jumping off and then you can... Right, okay. Switch. Boof. Oh, okay, shortcut. That's cool, right? This does play very differently from Pokemon, if only because, like, this is legitimate platforming.
Huh?
Can you guys do me a favor? Just a little favor, just for me. Every time you type the word beast, can you replace the S with an F? Just as a favor to me. That's nice, Kaylee, but I actually want to look up here for a second. Block. Block. No, Thank you. Thank you. That was exactly what I wanted. What do you mean cassette gourds? Where did that come from? I didn't even... My brain didn't get as far as cassette beefed. That's great. Yeah, this is the game I'm playing today, cassette beefed. Is it just me? Did anyone else's brain get like completely rewired when from reading? Maybe no one else reads. Are these climbable? Probably not. Oh, she can get up there. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. Did no one else read, like, manuscripts from the year 1500 and look at the word beefed over and over again? Okay, do I want the snake thing? It's like carnival themed, so I kind of want the snake thing. Get out of it, you stupid cone. No toppings left beefed? What are we on about? Ow. Okay, now, you can record on the thing, and you can use this. Ow. Yippee! No topping for less beef. The Carno Viper isn't actually a friendly creature. It's very territorial and will attack anyone who approaches it, which tends to be everything. Great. Raise arms! What do you mean? What do you mean? What arms? That's a microaggression. Oh, they all got moves. Okay, I need to change their stickers. Raising its spiritual arms. Okay. Okay, hang on. I want to be Moth now. My brain doesn't like that the arrow is next to the tape, but this is next to me. I keep thinking there is an additional slot in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna be Moth. Kaylee can just be her own. Like, I figured she can just... She wants to be her own thing. What do you have now? Edit the stickers. Status effect prevents opponents from targeting the user's allies. Well, that's pretty good if I want to record using me. So yeah, that's good. Dodge. Okay, and if I do empty apply, I've just got this one called Nod. Lowers melee defense. That's nothing amazing, so I'm going to leave that. What about Moth? Check. Edit. So if we're just like using a recording and changing into them, how do extra forms work? You don't have to tell me this if it's like explained during the game, which I'm sure it will be, but like the equivalent of evolution, can it still work on getting a certain level or what? Okay, 7+7 critical damage per empty slot. What does empty slot in the AP meter? This I want to move down. In your move list. So if I removed all the other stickers, Smack would have like a 28% chance of critting. That's interesting. So this is ranged in melee the same power. I don't yet know what the big difference is between ranged and melee, because we haven't needed to differentiate. Okay, that's fine for now. What happened with the what happened with the sheep's moves? Band sheep stickers. Okay, that was evasion. Okay, these are the same. I thought it looked like something changed with them. What about you? Normal spit. Raise arms. Poisons. Okay, so let's move that. I want my status effects to be at the bottom and then passives under that. Okay. Cool. Let's move on. The only other thing I really had my eyes on was that that little doggy lion thing. I'm not going to go back because I presume I will see more of them. Oh shit. Was that a person?
What?
This isn't normal. I've never seen anything like this before. Has this always been buried here? This is the world we live in. I want to save the game. Eventually get doggies because it doggy. Save the game. Hey, Crab, do you want to come in? No? Okay. And then we went into a mine. How come you guys have never found this? You've been here for 100 years. I've just realized that our HPs are like kind of low. Well, at least you don't have random encounters. You can actually see stuff on the screen. It smells like burning metal. That's quite creepy. That's also quite creepy. I like the ambience. Cheft. Be random. Uses a random move you have enough AP for. Why would you use this? What could possibly be the purpose of that? Out of my way, Kaylee. What is the idea of this? For fun? Oh, do people use it for like challenge runs? Like be random only? Any percent? Like if it was use any move, including ones you don't have enough AP for, that could be... Oh, hi, Gaster. What is this? Oh my god, it's a 3D model! Is that you, Mordred? Come closer, child, so that I may see you one last time. You don't have eyes? The long conflict has drawn to an end. I am afraid he has defeated me truly this time. I think this is an archangel. We need to leave. No. Oh shit, I didn't even see the options. You come for me once again, sword in hand.
Oh no.
Balatro? Is this Balatro? Archangel Morgante. This is extremely reverse 1999. That sounded like Balatro. Balatro is a character? Balatro talks? I didn't know. Hang on, I need to show you guys what this reminds me of. Hang on a second. Let me just hang on. Hang on. I need to show you a quick screenshot. I don't know what the boss is called. Hang on, I'm just... That's it. What's it called? This thing. This one. What is it called? Reverse 1999 has some of the best boss designs in modern era gaming, honestly. I don't say that lightly. They're really good. I need to find the name of it. Hang on. I've got a picture, but what is it? Hang on. Jam out to the music. I like this. I like this track. I need a battle screen so that it looks like this. I need this thing in a battle screen. Okay, I got one name of it. Oh, it's nearly ad break. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Taking a break. It's ad time. I need to look for this thing. Have fun with Cassette beefs. Okay, Soul, I hope you're having a good time, or at least an acceptable one and nothing's going wrong. I'm gonna run ads while I look for this thing I need to find. This music does go pretty hard, and that leads into... I might as well explain why I'm playing this. Hang on. But I will when we get back to it. How's everyone else doing? What's up today? Okay, this is a YouTube tutorial for the boss. It's gotta have part of the fight in it. What color should I paint my nails? Ooh. I have no experience painting nails. I know nothing. You ask me this, I'm just gonna name colors I like. Can you do gradients? I don't know anything about nail painting. It's way too femme for me. Okay, I've got a picture of the fight, but it's too zoomed in, so you can't see the goddamn boss properly. Can you just zoom out? What color do you usually paint your nails? I don't really... I've never discussed nail painting with anyone. What kind of things do people do? Because I've seen... Obviously, I've seen what people can do, and it looks like it's very difficult if you're going to do elaborate things. Alright, I cannot get a good screenshot of the whole of this thing with the characters in the fight, so I'm just gonna get this Reddit screenshot. This is a long ass this is a long ass URL. Black sometimes. Classic. Gradient not really, but I have a thermal one that changes colors. Ooh, how does it change with thermal? Because isn't your finger like just generally pretty thermal anyway? I don't do elaborate. Yeah, like you can do like patterns and shit. I don't know if I would be able to, because like nail painting is so inherently transigent. You're gonna put that shit on, you're gonna spend so much time making it look good, you're gonna do those designs, and like then it's gonna chip off slowly, and I think that would just make me so sad. So I don't do it. How your fingers get cold outside. Oh, so like people can look at your hands and go, oh hey, it's cold. Sorry. Okay, this thing, like, this isn't really that close. Oh yeah, if you have long nails. You know, I don't think about this to the point where I forgot that some people have long nails. This is the screenshot that it made me think of. I'm sorry about how long this URL is. This is what it made me think of. Only because it's like some kind of fractured and broken woman with half her head missing. And it's in a turn-based fight, and there would be characters on the other side. That's what it made me think of. Really, they have such good designs. The only reason I basically stopped playing Reverse 1999 was kind of because there's a lot of content in it, which is great, but it took up a lot of time, and I like to do everything, and I wanted time to do other things, so it became a little bit too much for me to keep up with. But also because they had a storyline, I forget the name of it, but it was the bit that was in that oh my gosh, where was it set? It was like a really, really far north little town that did mining. Some of the music was really, really good. And I got so invested in that one storyline. When it was finished, I was like, well, if I did stop playing because I do want a bit of time back, I honestly don't think they would ever make another storyline that would hit me that hard. No matter what they do in the future, it's not going to be the same. I'm pretty sure it has peaked, and that's kind of why I was like, yeah, I'm kind of comfortable drifting away. It's a pretty good game, but I was just thinking, like, I'm never gonna get something that hits me like this. That was the best it's gonna be for me. For nail painting, it's a labor of love for temporary art, like a flower in bloom or drawing in the sand. That's beautiful! Aww. Okay, let's see what the hell is going on. I did not heal them. Maybe I should use an item, or maybe I'll just see how much damage it does. Oh, sorry, I've just realized this thing is level 100 and has very little health left. That's very interesting. Like, that's cool. Okay, and it also has 2 purple pips in the AP bar. And the AP bar is also very big. Well, let's just try doing something, I guess. Let's do a ranged attack on it. And you just do a normal. Oh, cool, it missed. Good. Okay. I did very, very small amount of damage. Okay, now I've got 4, so we can do a stronger one. I have a feeling this may be an unwinnable fight. Ow. Unlike other monsters that spend AP to use moves, Archangels accumulate all their AP until it reaches 10. Once it reaches 10 AP, it unleashes all that power at once in its unique attack. That's also like Reverse 1999. To survive, use your move strategically to set up a solid defense in preparation or defeat it. Okay. I understand. But that's not gonna happen. Sorry, every time I read its name, I'm like, Pregante. I need to heal it. I shouldn't have done this. Okay, it missed.
I refuse.
Okay. Oh, that's the fusions! Hello, Rover! Yeah, storytelling with mechanics. Always great to see. When your goals aligned with those of your companion, you can fuse to become a single, more powerful beast. Okay, that makes more sense about how these things fuse together. The closer you are to companion, the more powerful you are as a fusion. So it's like Steven Universe, which is great. Keep an eye on your fusion meter. You can only fuse when it's full. Where's the fusion meter? You gain 4 AP each turn instead of 2. And you have access to all moves. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep using this because I need to avoid the big attack that it's building up. Oh, that's right. The song didn't have lyrics. Like, oh, okay. We got hit. But it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, now we actually can do stuff. What's my biggest attack? I don't have any big attacks. Oh, there's the fusion bar down there. I might as well just use... Oh, I guess I could have a... Yeah, why not? Why not? Why don't we get a little friend? Oh. Ow! Use this again. I like the fusion thing. That's very fun. I thought it was going to be the kind of thing where I'd have to take into account all kinds of different specific things that the fusion did, but it's not really. It feels like it's just kind of a fun, extra powerful. It's just it's a limit break, you know. Okay, it's gonna do its big move. We're almost there. Coda Morgana. Is that doing fixed damage? Victory. Okay, let me just try and understand this screen properly. Let's see. So I got the sticker for bite. Hits and then heals a little bit. And this and the Carniviper got a sticker for a passive. Fused material that smells of rotten eggs. Up grape. Up grape. Sorry. Upgrades are taped by 1 star. I don't know what that means exactly. And I got a lot of wheat. Up grape. Oh, okay. My time is drawing to an end. Why have you come to this wretched place? There is a way. There are none who know the path but I. I require a vessel and you require a guide. Rebuild my strength and in turn I shall lead you from this land.
Very well.
And then I fell over. If you wish to leave this land, then heed my words and hear my song. You must rise to the task at hand. You must walk the path most long. The rest of the song is too quiet to make out. Yeah, I think I was pretty... It was a pretty good idea to pick the grumpy expression. Everything's happening to me.
Archangels.
Supposedly when the first unlucky sods washed up on the shores of New World, they thought the monsters here were angels. And some of them wrote other entities too, greater than the others, creatures that look and feel wrong. Logically, they call these other creatures archangels, the highest ranking among the order of angels. Of course, when people learned they could fight and defeat the regular monsters, they lost their angelic allure.
Well,
They've had a bunch of names over the years: angels, demons, devils, ghouls. We just call them monsters now. It's a good catch-all term. The other creatures, though, like the one we fought, they're still archangels to us. I don't know if this is, like, necessary world building. I can understand, like, the general sequence of events that led to those names being given inherently.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, so maybe we're not all from the same world. Maybe we're all from different ones. Why? Couldn't we just... The punchline... I've been in New World for 3 years and I've still not completely learned to adjust my cultural references when I talk to new folks. Ugh, this is very modern game modern, not confident game writing. I mean, you don't need to explain this. It was pretty self-evidential. I've seen Steven Universe. You need to see Steven Universe. It's not a sex thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Morgante.
You and I.
Okay, that's voiced. We don't have any other option. Okay, cool. Rebuttal Kaylee is just super awkward. Okay, yeah, rebuttal stands. You can complete their quests, battle alongside them, take a break to level your relationship. I hope there's a hot dude that I can also have a relationship with. I'm not sure how I feel about incidental regular background music in like an RPG setting having lyrics. What did we... Oh, you got something. Okay, I have a question. I have a question about this. There was we got a pop-up after the fight that I thought was showing the monster forms getting new stickers. Like there was a passive. Oh, it's this one. So they are actually stickers that appear automatically in your list, right? Chance to be used, a melee attack when hit by. So that's a counter. Yes, okay, so just making sure I understood it, what I was looking at. I think you got one as well. Yeah, this one got a bite, which I think looked pretty good because it was a self-heal. It needs 3, so I'm gonna move that up. Oh, I just realized it's sheer luck, like a sheep, haha. What was the monster that came in the other pack that I didn't choose? I'm very curious. Yeah, okay. Can I replace I can replace this tape, right? I can make Kaylee be anything. I'm gonna leave her with her own monster. I feel like that's hers. Candy Devil. I might look up what that is just out of curiosity. You've provoked. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Good. Okay. Alright, so this is a heal area. Okay, so number 1 is this guy. There are 130 of these monsters. And then number 6 was this thing. Crab is down here. Wait. Okay. Moth is my favorite so far. Anything else? No, that's all I have. Oh, wait. Morgante is in this under angel numbers. Can I record her? Okay. Oh, is this a guy who can be in our team?
So
Are they fucking vampires? Are they just straight up vampires? Can they be on my team? Don't do microaggressions on the vampires. They're worse than vampires. Okay. Are they zombies? Are these like... Oh god, imagine if they made like... Sorry, I just got like brain blasted with the idea of, I guess a young adult / tween TV show in the same vein as Twilight. You know what Twilight did with vampires? Like making them very teen focused with teen logic. Like, yes, they want to be in high school forever and they have infinite money and they're just very pretty and they have special powers and there's really no drawbacks basically. But with zombies. So then, wait a minute, actually I think somebody did that. I have this really vague memory. I think maybe someone did that, but they actually did it in a really like decent way where it was kind of sad. I have this really vague memory. Okay, anyway. Yeah. That doesn't sound very intimidating. Eugene is the worst name to try and use for that. Oh, that's him! Okay. Imagine walking up there and being like, God, I don't know who Eugene is, but don't try and yell his name in an intimidating way. It doesn't work. And he's like, I'm Eugene.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm an old lady.
Hey.
I like how he's got a tiny bit of dark grey hair for some reason. Like he's dyed it and it's literally visible on his fuck ass hairstyle in the pixel version.
The name's Eugene.
Okay, no, that is funny self-referential humor. Who are those people? They don't belong in this. None of us do. Not all the monsters in New World look like cereal mascots. That's a good way to put it. I like that. It's trying to make us think that they're vampires, but like they're not. That's funny. Do you need assistance? Meet me at this location. I'll give you the full lowdown when you're there. Okay. What monster do you turn into? Okay, so we are healed, right? We are healed. We have 1 heart. I still don't quite understand this the ranking system. So my moth is 2 stars. Sirenade is 3 stars, but 1 of them is a heart. And Bansheep is 4, well, has 4 slots, but 1 of them is a heart. I don't quite understand that yet, but I feel like it's not like vitally important and I'll just get it eventually. Okay, so this stars are your level. I don't get it. I don't get it. What does the heart mean? It's okay. Okay, thank you. One thing I'm going to explain. I'm going to just reference why I decided to play this. Like, this is kind of up my alley. I like to try out monster collector games. I think we've all grown up with this genre being very, very present because it's got very, very visible franchises attached to it. But I'm always interested in trying like other ones, as long as like they've built up enough hype to know that they're going to be a decent effort at it, because you know, RPG Maker can do a lot of things, but it's got to have a little bit of sauce in the designs and in the battle systems and stuff like that. I think it's fun to test that stuff out. Like I just did another Digimon game a little while back, and at first I found the battle system kind of confusing because it doesn't just do types, it also does alignments layered onto it, so you have to do 2, and it was like they wanted to be different from Pokemon, and the way they did it different was that they did 2 levels of typing. But because it indicates what the effectiveness is just on screen, you never have to really learn anything about the typings. So instead of it being strategic, it just kind of becomes an obligatory variety thing where it doesn't really mean anything. Whatever. My point being, the Digimon one was kind of... Digimon's always been kind of bad at this. The strength of their games has never been in the mechanics. It really hasn't. Whereas Pokemon's success, I think, is very much in partly the designs, but very much the mechanics. Because they got it right, like, first time. Very close to. The only thing they ever changed was adding a type that added a little bit of extra balance. Other than that, we all got Pokemon types immediately. We all learned all of the type effectiveness things when we were kids. It works really well, and kids love learning shit like that. So yeah, I feel like this is kind of within my wheelhouse, but I don't especially pick things up unless I get some kind of like a reason. Like if there's a character that I think, oh yeah, the physical special split was a big womp that they had to fix. That is very true. There's got to be something to like pull me in, and it can be various things. It can be if there's a certain character that I go, that just they look cool. Something about that intrigues me. I want to know more. Maybe it's because, I don't know, a friend talks about it in a certain way and you go, yeah, I need to experience this for myself. Something has to provoke me into taking the leap, right? Gen 1 ghost type, yeah, that's physical. She's just climbing a lamppost for no reason, you fucking show off. So the reason that I got the push into this particular game, I'd known of it for some time, and I was like, I'm sure it's probably pretty cool, but I have no push to jump in and see it for myself. But the reason it happened was, this is the second time I've streamed a game for this reason. Do you remember when I had played the Sexy Brutal, which was a fun little like how many streams was it? Like 3 or something? It was a little self-contained, stylish, rather odd mystery thing. I'm glad I experienced it, even if we ended up a little bit confused by the end. The reason I played that is because I follow a Tumblr that every day posts community suggested mystery tracks from video games with all of the identifying information removed. So you can listen to a track or a song that's from a game and you have no clue what it's from or when or what era, although you can tell when it's like chiptune sometimes. And then they have a poll, so you can vote on whether the song you have no idea where it's from sounds good to you, or if you've already heard it. So I like listening to stuff and voting in those, and whatever my tastes are, there's not very often that I hear something and I go, that's good enough that I want to hear it more than once. Sometimes it does happen, and I've used this method to find various new things that I like listening to. And if a game has got really good music that I'm into, I instantly become several times more interested in finding out what the game's deal is. The reason I played the Sexy Brutal was entirely because the main theme was posted to that Tumblr, and I heard it and I was like, this is the most me song that there's ever been. This is like if I distilled myself into a jar and shook the jar around and then you put it against your ear, you would hear this. So I was like, the game's not even that expensive. I have to try this and see what this is about. This is the power that music has, which is kind of like the theme of this game. So that happened with this. There is a track that comes from this game that was featured on the Mystery Music blog, and I didn't really hit straight away. Like, I thought it sounded funky and kind of fun, but it wasn't an instant like smash impression. But I listened to it while I was streaming a different game. And then I had that thing where you associate the song with some other thing really, really hard. Because literally every line is applicable to the thing I was playing at the time. So anyway, I just kind of developed an affection for it for that reason. And then after like it sank in, I was like, this song actually rules. I now listen to it all the time. I think I skeeted to the composer for this game. Just to say, hey, I've never played Cassette Beasts, but this particular track is so good. I have it all the time. It's one of my songs of the year. It's like it's so catchy. It's so good, and they replied and said, hey, thanks, which is really nice. So that's why I'm here. I want to find out what the context is for this one song that I really, really like. That's why I'm here. What is this exclamation point? What are these people? Oh, you can buy stickies. Well, I don't have enough. I forgot what that item is. I am doing that, Kaylee. Jeez. I've gone to a cave in the park to find some inspiration. I'm always saying this. What about you? Okay, so this is what you use chewed gum for. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, isn't that kind of a problem? Why do you have a raisable bridge? Why is the only technology you were able... Oh no, Kaylee's in the water. Well, she's fine. She's fine. I won't tell you where, but may I know the song? No. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave everyone in suspense until I hear... And I'll know instantly when that song starts. No, I am not telling you. Could you lend a hand? I told Ianth I'd put up a town sign here to make the... I mean, this is verging on too cozy as it is. Saw some spare wood.
Thanks.
Yes? 300? Wait, how do I get wood? Haha. That crab looks different at nighttime. Is it lyricked? Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Can I punch this tree? No. Okay, so the crabs don't chase you down. That's good to know. I'm gonna wander around and just see if I've missed anything. Crab. Oh, it's raining. What the fuck? That scared me. Holy shit. What is that? I'm scared. Hello? What? It's watching me specifically. Wait, pick up that thing again. Pick up the thing and then throw it. Look at me. Look when I'm like this deep in the water. Look at my eyes. What have I done with my life? How do I get that thing's attention? Well, maybe I probably shouldn't do that. Damn. This game got hands. This beach reminds me of washing up on New World for the first time. Have you not been here like multiple times since? Oh, there's more of them. I'm gonna save the game, actually. Your location? Water pipe. Hello? Rogue fusions. Sometimes they hide inside chests. Great. Battling rogue fusions can be a great way to earn valuable items, experience points, and certain rare monsters. They're always a lot more dangerous than other monsters in the area. They surround themselves with a swarm of other monsters you have to defeat before you can confront the fusion itself. Okay. Oh. So this shows you the thing that it is. And I'm guessing you can't record them because it's a fusion? I don't know if I need to do that. No. Wait, was that a snake? What is that? What is that? Hello? Oh, it's one of those things. Okay. I couldn't see it. Do you want an answer to if you can record them? Yes, because it's a mechanics thing. I wonder if I should try recording one of these. I mean, I feel like I should get one of each at a very basic level. Oh shit, that was... Oh god. Okay, why don't you record one of these? If recording chance increases based on... Does recording chance increase based on HP lost or HP that is lost while recording? In which case I should pick this one and then use this thing. God, that's hard. I'm nearly dead already. These are level 8 and 7. Gosh. Oh no, it didn't work! When fighting a rogue fruit fusion, it will eventually split once you KO it, and then you can record the Oh! Thank you for telling me. So I probably should... Well, I'm now struggling against the stuff in this area, but I don't know what it's made up of. So if I want to... I may want to... Yeah, I may want to see what kind of monsters come out of it. Alright, we got a coin flip on this one. No! I'm doing real bad. You can be sheep. Oh my god. Okay, just tap it. These things are rough. Plastic. Okay, so we got a taunt that works just like taunt. Okay. I'm gonna go to the campsite after one fight. Oh, there's the doggy! Campsite. Yes. Someone had already wounded her when we found her. Yes, like a lot. Yes, I had considered that. Why can't I say so? My broken tapes. I hope the dog's still there. Now that it's morning. It's not. No. Was it? Oh, is that only a nighttime thing? Does Puppy only come out at night? Puppy. Puppy. I want Puppy. Oh, hello. Thank you for showing me that that man is here. What's that? Oh. Oh. Oh shit, there's a plague doctor down there. I'm too scared. I mean, the Deadlands? These things could be really, really hard. I'm gonna save. Okay, what are you? Nevermort. Okay, we're level 10, it's level 9. We should be fine. Oh, I need more tapes. I've only got one. Okay, yep, went down a little bit. Okay, that actually worked. That was not likely. I thought that recording lasted longer than this. Is it a single turn? Because that's different from how I thought it was. And I've just realized the way that it worked before was you start recording when your turn comes up, and at the end of the turn it rolls to see if you make the successful recording. It must be noted that the Nevermort does not have a beak, rather it is wearing what appears to be a porcelain Plague Doctor mask. So it's like Murkrow if it was Cubone. Hey, Blockhead! Poison type. Okay, now that we've recorded it, we still have to beat the monster. However, recording at the beginning does give me time to build up AP. Good thing I used the thing that hits everybody. Yay! Exdeberience. Pustule bomb. Oh, Salmon Max is what you're saying. Yeah, that was a one-off thing that I was throwing out there. If I do go back to it, it'll be like an occasional inserts into the schedule. Okay, this guy hates me. Oh shit! He can follow me around. Hey, who are you? Oh, I didn't know that's what, I didn't know that. Oh God, what is that? I didn't know he was about this. I didn't know. Stardegrade and Lobstacle. Can you record other people's monsters? Because since you're not actually physically doing anything to them, is it still bad? You can't, no, not for people, but like the monsters people have. Oh right, because he turned into it or something. Wait, there was one guy there, but there's two monsters. This is outing me as someone who basically only likes to use attacking moves. Astral types draw their power from the 4 elements. Okay. Oof. Oh no! Oh shit. Some folks have a buddy. What is the little boost thing? Boost by 6? Welcome to the type system. Ugh! Oh no! No! Oh my god. Okay. I wish you had stronger moves. Which is my fault, really. I'm almost upset at how much I like the pun stardigrade. Is it like wearing a jetpack or something? Like that's what makes it star related? I'm gonna focus it and see if I can manage this. Okay, good. Get eaten. Miss. Okay, cool. Keep doing this. And you do big boom. No! No! Oh god! I shouldn't have come down here! Why did I do this? Oh, this is going so... This is real bad. Uh, 50%. Sure. I only do this when... No, it didn't work. I only do that when I'm desperate. No! My moth! Okay, well, obviously the sheep is like the best option. I should have focused the lobstacle because it's doing the most damage and it's not healing. And I'm stupid, so I didn't. Unmoths you. Look how much more damage the lobstacle takes. I'm so dumb. No. Okay. Give him a smack and also do a spit. Okay, we're nearly there. You missed. You missed. Ah! Yes, keep missing. Eat shit. Ow. Oh my god, he has more! I'm so lucky, am I? In what way am I lucky? What did I do? Yeah, I can do another group move, so... Oh, wow. I mean, I didn't think it... Oh, God! To keep surviving? I mean, I have been raising my evasion and lowering their accuracy. Oh, I won. Good grief. Sharpen. That's from Pokemon. You beat up this guy and he's like, I remember having an out-of-body experience. I was floating above my body in bed and then sucked into a vortex. I don't want to know more about this dream. Okay, cool. I can see more sand. Oh my god, he's on top of it! He was on top of this traffic cone. Does this go anywhere? No, I think this island's just an island. And also I can't get up it. Hello. No! I'm nearly dead! Shall I can run. Yeah. Bye. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. There's another one there. I don't want to. You can't get. Can you jump? I shouldn't be here. Excuse me. I shouldn't have come this way. I don't know why I did. You are so, all you do is like fly up lampposts. No one's helping me. Okay, I think I am gonna call it there. I think I've had a fun introduction to this game. I'm interested to see where it's going. I maybe will play off stream, but only if I feel like it, and only to acquire monsters and level, and nothing to do with progressing. Because it is like in monster games, you know, sometimes they do, it helps if you grind a little bit, and I don't mind it. I like doing a little bit of mindless stuff while I have streams on or whatever. You have 2 excited viewers in me and Dwagon, so I literally could not ask for anything more. Just having anyone who's like, I want to be here for this, means the absolute world. It's great. It's great. Thank you. There's a lot of stuff to bap around with. Yeah, and then I want to just increase my familiarity a little bit too. I like some of these designs, and I think there's a kind of there's a charm in not knowing everything about all of the systems. I don't usually read up completely on how things work before playing a game. It's fun to like not know. How often do you get that? When I open a Pokemon game, I know how everything's gonna work. I know that most things will evolve if you level them up, and if they don't, you need to use a stone or trade them or something. Yeah, most games take a minute to get used to. In fact, I've been playing more System Shock since I finished it, and the more familiar you are with how all of that works, it actually becomes very tolerable. I know most of the layouts, at least how to get to all of the lifts and go to each level now, and just that alone makes it so much more. It's so much easier just to do what you want to do. I'm just doing some achievements with it. This is completely like ignoring how awful the ending is. The ending's real bad, but the general game experience, familiarity makes it way, way, way more just actually fun to do. Anyway, I am going to leave you guys. I spelled that wrong. I've been monstering and now my hands are too big for the keys. Oh yeah, do look Cassette Beast. And tell me if there is, I mean, I don't know, you said there was multiplayer for PvP. Eventually, when I'm near the end of the game, if anyone wants to fight my cassettes, like sure, we could try doing that for the end of the streams. That sounds like a fun idea, I think. What else? Yeah, I'll be continuing this next week, but not on Friday. My Friday stream is not happening here. Instead, I will be hosting a special event stream on Veggie BL Tale with Veg, specifically to celebrate how great Five Tail is. It was something that I've been wanting to actually get on and do for some time now. Yeah, so we're having like a mini party, and I'm trying to prep a bunch of specific things that I really hope actually work when we get to it. So I'd like to see you guys there, hopefully. Yeah, that's Friday, and then back here on Sunday for more, you know it, horse time. Anyway, it's been great having you guys around. What can we use as a raid message? What did anyone's? I think unmoths you. Oh, you did a gift for 5. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really hoping that since people know ahead of time that we'll have fanworks flooded with just 5-centric things. I just Cassette beefed. You know what? You're right. I was gonna make it unmoths you, but it's gonna be Cassette beefed. Wait, no, we need to spell it like this. Like that. Cassette beefed. Okay, I'm gonna raid Hesper, and I hope she's having fun. But she recognizes me now, and I feel like that's just really cool. I'm not a big streamer. I don't know. Raid quest. Wait, that's an S. Yeah, there's an S in there. There. Hesper's so cool. Okay, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, I had fun with this. I think it's really fun to have new monster stuff that's not completely Pokemon related, just to wrap your brain around a little bit. See new designs. The fusion thing is way more interesting than I thought it would be. Anyway, come by Veggie BL Tale on Friday. Please, 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 and thank you. We need to tell 5 how special they are. Anyway, I'll see you there. Bye!